Hello folks, in last few videos we have seen how to change a particular file in Git, what is exactly a commit object and how to track your changes in Git. Now in this video we are going to discuss a concept of branch. So what exactly is a Git branch? It is a linear series of commit objects. Now as we have seen already in our DevOps principles videos that in DevOps culture you don't do all the changes in just one go. You divide your task into multiple features, in fact multiple micro features, and all these features are done incrementally. So maybe if you've got say 5 features, so you can assign one feature to each team. Within team there could be say 5 members. So you've got 5 feature and for each feature you have got 5 members. So totally 25 developers are working on the same code base. So now the code base that they started from, that's common, right? And they need autonomy to work on their own micro feature. So in that case, what you can do is you can create in fact 25 multiple branches for each individual, or the more organized approach would be that for every feature you create one branch. So in that case there would be 5 features, and then within every feature for individuals you can create local branches for that particular user only, right? So starting from a common code base you can create multiple versions and each person would be working on a separate branch. Now when you start with your repository, it creates a default branch called master. How to see first of all your branches? Within your working directory, if you just write git branch, it will show you all the existing branches in your working directory. So right now I have got master, and you see this star, so it shows exactly where and on which branch you are. This is visible on your github.com as well. So if you see here, if you go to the repository's homepage, you will see that there is one branch which is master branch. So right now I am in that repository that we started with. We have got Adioda folder. Here we have got now 3 files and one readme.md. Now suppose I want to start on a new feature. So for that I am going to create a development branch. So all these names that we give, feature branch, development branch or master branch, there is no different as such. The difference is the way you are going to use them. So for a development activity, normally we create a separate branch which is called development branch. From one development branch you can have multiple feature branches and likewise. So here you have got one master branch as of now. So here I am going to create a new branch called dev branch. Now if I want to see that what are the various branches that I have, I can do git branch. And you see now we have got 2 branches, dev branch as well as master branch, and I can see both of them here. However, I have not changed my branch. I am still on my master branch, which you can see from this star button and this green color. Now if I want to move to another branch, if I want to jump to another branch, I will do git checkout branch name. So in this case dev branch. So here it shows that you have switched to branch dev branch. I can confirm it by again writing git branch command. So see right now I am on dev branch. So what difference does it make whether you are on master branch or dev branch? The difference is that on the different branches you can have different version of your code even though you are in the same working directory. So my working directory here is just Adioda, but I have got 2 branches. So let's first do some changes on my dev branch. So I'm going to create a file and I'm naming it devfile.c. So here I'm going to write this is my file in on dev branch. I'll just save it. Now I've got total 5 files in my working directory. So I'll just add it, git add dev file.c. So I've added the dev file. Now I need to do git commit. So I'll do git commit -m, adding a new file, devfile.c on dev branch. So now we have added a new commit object on my dev branch, but I have not pushed it on the remote repository. So I'll just also push it, git push. Now sometimes you get this kind of error when it doesn't know exactly on which branch it has to go. Since this is a new branch that we created, so it is giving you this error. So I'll use this git push setup stream origin dev branch. It will ask me for my username and password. Now it did not only bring my changes to the remote repository, it also pushed my branch that I created here in the local repository to my remote repository. However, I am right now on the same branch. I am still on my dev branch. We can see all the changes on the github.com. So here if you just refresh this again, now you can see these two branches here. So you got one master branch and you've got one dev branch. So we did one change and then we committed on the dev branch. What happened to my master branch? Master branch is still there. You can see it there. What will happen if I go back to my master branch? Remember, right now you are on dev branch and you have got 5 files here, including devfile.c here. If you go to master branch, you'll be doing git checkout master, and now look at the files that you have here. Do ls. Here you have got file 1, file 2, file 3 and readme. There is no dev file out here. So why exactly did it happen? Because on the master branch we didn't create dev file. We created dev file on the dev branch only. As soon as you jump to the master branch, your dev file will vanish from here. So working directory only has one version. Right now it is just looking at the head of the master branch, and from there it can see that there is the latest changes in the file 1, file 2, file 3 and readme. It doesn't know anything about devfile.c as of now. So you can see right now you are on master branch. If you do git log, the latest change it will show you would be adding file 3.c. Though we know that we have done another change where we added devfile.c, but since we are on the master branch, we are able to see only this change as our last change. However, if I just clear the screen and I jump to the dev branch again and do ls again, I can find devfile.c again. So where did it vanish and from where does it appear again? All of this is being managed by your git commands, and your .git directory is working as a version database. So this devfile.c, when you move to master branch, it goes inside your .git directory in form of binary files, and then it gets retrieved when you come back to your dev branch. So right now we are on the dev branch, and here if I do git log, you can see the latest commit is about adding a new file devfile.c on dev branch. This was the commit message which we gave while adding our new file, which was devfile.c. So this is the main benefit of branches, that you can use the same working directory, and based on which branch you are located, you can get your version of code. So if you are working on say 2 features simultaneously, you can still use just one working directory. You don't even have to create 2 folders, and based on what branch you reside, your code will change accordingly. So few more things about branches. So what are the types of branches? Now you get master branch when you create a repository. Other than that, you can create multiple branches, as many branches as you like. The branches differ in the way they are being used. There is no difference in functionality. It's how you as a collaborator, as a programmer, as a developer, you are using them. So normally, according to conventions, your master branch is pretty neat. So you don't do any development activity directly on your master branch. Whenever you are engaged in some development activity, you will first create a separate development branch, and then you will be pushing your codes on your development branch only. So in fact, from your development branch, you can create multiple branches which are called feature branches. Once you create your feature, you can test out your features. That would be done on that branch only. If your features are working correctly, then you can merge these branches. So the code from multiple branches will come together, and then you can merge it back to the development branch. So again, after every merge activity, you will be doing some testing over it, whether if everything is working fine or not. And then if everything is working fine, you will normally merge it into a release branch. So release branch is the place from where you will be delivering your code to the production. So once you've got a release branch, and if it is working properly in production, and if it is now stable, so that means you are not getting much bugs from the field, then you can move it to the master branch. This is the convention. However, it may differ from company to company. It depends on how your product is getting managed. So based on your need, you can create multiple branches, you can create development branches, you can create feature branches, you can create a branch for a particular bug. People also create a branch based on the developer. So a developer can create a branch locally and do all the changes locally, and once he is sure that okay, now this is working fine, then he can put it into a common development branch. So creating branches and deleting branches, all these things is very easy in Git. Only thing that becomes complex is merging of these branches. So in the next video, we will be talking about merging of the branches and some more commands. So till then, enjoy. Bye bye.